So I was going to do a mini series on general well-being, including giving up sugar and starting to eat healthier and all of that good stuff. And then life intervened once again. And so I'm had told you guys in a community post that I was going to start this little series, and there's going to be a delay because had some issues here, physical issues come up, and so I'm having to deal with that. Welcome to Elder Gal, and my name's Allison. So some of you already know this, but for the last 6 months, I've been dealing with really frustrating and strange health issues, all really related to a rotten tooth I had, a decaying and infected tooth I had that couldn't get out of my mouth apparently fast enough because I couldn't find anybody to do it and all that stuff. But anyway, I had first a weird sensation on the right side of my throat because this was going into my sinus, the tooth, and it was causing problems in my throat. And then once I realized it was the tooth doing that, I was on many courses of antibiotics, more than I've probably taken since I was a child. And even though I took a probiotic while I was on the antibiotics, it apparently destroyed my intestine. So I didn't find this out until about 2.5 weeks ago. I was still taking probiotics, and then I started having some problems in my lower tummy, and I thought, like an idiot, maybe it's the probiotics causing the problem. Oh no, apparently not. Probably needed to take more probiotic. Anyway, I gave those up, and within like 3 days, I was having massive problems in my lower tummy. And it really reached a peak last week. And so I ended up actually going to the ER because I was worried there is something, some of you out there know this, there's a toxin that gets created when you take a lot of antibiotics called C. difficile colitis. And I was really kind of afraid I might have that. So I actually went to the ER and I got tested, and I should have heard already if it was positive, so I'm assuming no news is good news, and that's not what I have. But yeah, it really did a number on me. So I did restart the probiotic, and I'm actually eating plain yogurt in the morning, first thing. So I do feel better. I already feel better, but it kind of messed up this week's video. So and I figure until my system gets back to normal, I can't really do exactly what I wanted to do for the kind of health mini series I was going to do. So I'm having to do a course correction, a change in direction. And so basically, I'm going to do a few weeks, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3, on financial related issues. So I'm going to do one next week basically on how I live on $1,200 a month, which for those of you, if you're low income, hopefully you'll be interested in that. And I'm going to do some other things related to financial issues until my system is back to normal, which fingers crossed it will be back to normal soon. It's so weird that all of this that happened to me is all related to a bad tooth. I had the throat problem because of the bad tooth. I had the tooth problem because of the bad tooth. Then I have an intestinal problem because of all the antibiotics I had to take for the bad tooth. So it shows you how one problem can snowball into a whole bunch of other problems. And I'm sure some of you out there can identify with that. So anyway, so the idea is I am going to go and start do a couple of weeks of financial stuff. Then I'm going to, as I'm feeling better, I'm going to set up a program of doing this kind of, first of all, giving up sugar completely, which I've already cut way back on that, but I'm going to give up sugar completely. I'm going to go into what I call a food program, which is not a diet. I do not like the word diet because anything that has the word die in it can't be really good for you. So my theory is food program. It's worked for me before. I lost about 55 pounds in a year until last summer. Gained about 10 of that back, but I'm on a mission to lose about 30 more in the next year. So to do that, I basically just give up sugar And then also just monitor, because I'm not a big eater, so just monitor what else I'm eating and not, not eat only carbs and things like that. I mean, I'll eat some carbs, obviously. It's not a high protein diet or anything like that, because if those of you who've been on something like that know that when you go on a high protein diet, basically you just gain it all back when you're done. So I believe in healthy eating, just going without sugar as much as possible, at least low amounts of sugar and things. And that seems to work for me and allows me to lose weight as long as I walk and do some, do physical exercise. So anyway, I'll be going into more detail on that, on what I'm doing, and I'll probably be doing updates when I start that on my shorts that I do. And I hope some of you out there are watching the shorts as well as the long form content. The shorts will kind of give you a daily update as to what, how I'm progressing and what's going on and that sort of thing. And then I'll still do a weekly long form video. So that's the plan. And I just wanted to come on here and get a video on this week so you guys didn't wonder what had happened to me and that maybe I'd gone into the shorts universe never to return or something like that. So anyway, I'm doing okay. I am better coming out the other side of this. I'm just tired of all this stuff. I'm just wanting it to be over. Anyway, that's what's going on. Look for a long form video next week. I'll be doing probably a short at least once a week until I do the special, shorts related to the food program. I wanted to ask you something. I could really use some feedback from you if you would comment below as to what kinds of topics, what types of content you would like to see me talk about or deal with on this channel. It would really be a help because I'm really having a hard time trying to figure out what people are really going to want. I did post a survey on my community tab one time, but I only got like 26 responses, which, it was some idea, but it wasn't. I would really like to hear from you. So if you are staying here to the end of this video, then please leave a comment and let me know what more you would like to see on this channel as far as topics. The other thing is please hit the like button, and if you have not subscribed already to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I'm kind of in a plateau here, and I'm trying to break the mold somehow. You can understand that. Anyway, if you could please hit the like button and subscribe if you have not already done so, I'd really appreciate it. And in the meantime, until next time, be well, keep moving forward, take care of yourselves. Bye.